Okay, this is a busy week. We're nearly at the end of Unit 2 already, and it's a little bit of a technical unit. You might have noticed by now. I hope you all are in there digging into it, and I have gotten a few questions, which is good, okay? But you're doing a variety of things, and one of the things you're doing is you're creating a blog, but then you also have to add some content to the blog in this unit, all right? So what I've done is I've created a Facebook page for this class that I would like to use this semester for you to share your blogs among the whole class. Okay, previously we used a specialized site called a blog aggregator. It was actually called Blog Lines, and technically it was a blog aggregator. And that seems to have kind of gone the way of older technologies, and it seems to be nowadays that people are just basically sharing all their information on the social networking sites, all right? So I've decided to go back to Facebook, and I think those kinds of items are replacing blog aggregators. So what I have is a Facebook link now, a Facebook page for this class, and I've had it for quite a while, but I want to revitalize it and use it some more, and here's a perfect way to use it, okay? And I'll put the link in the email for you. You'll get an email today yet from me, and that link will be there. And so what I want you to do is I want you to make your blog, put the content on it, which I'll get to in a minute, and then you have to send me the link to your blog through the learning module, and that'll be in the email in detail, okay? But I'll go over it here in a second. And then you also have to put the link to your blog on Facebook, and then there, share it with each other and talk about your blog, okay? I'm expecting to see a lot of content there, and the content is in the learning module. I'll also put it in email, and I'll also get to it here in a minute, all right? So basically, it's instead of a blog aggregator, you're going to put your blog on Facebook. You still have to send me your blog through Blackboard. I can't grade anything outside of Blackboard, okay? Everything has to be in Blackboard. But I want to use Facebook for this class, and I think we'll enjoy it. I think we'll get a little bit more interactivity with the blogs. It's pretty hard to post directly to somebody else's blogs because of all the security issues, so that's why we're using Facebook. You can just make a Facebook post. Hey, I looked at your blog. You know, it was cool. I really like your logo. I really like your picture. Hope you're having fun. Here's what I'm thinking, that kind of thing. So just treat it just like you would any other kind of Facebook social networking issues, all right? So in addition to sharing the link in Facebook, you must also paste it into the dialog box for this assignment, okay? Make sure the blog's actually working. Make sure it takes you to the page you expect it to, all right, the URL. So paste the URL into item 4.1 in the Unit 2 learning module. This is all in the email I'm sending you, okay? This is where I'll actually check it, but I'll check it at the end of the unit, but I can't grade it until the end of the semester because you're using it all semester long. So first of all, I'll check just to make sure the Unit 2 material is there, that you've actually done it and that it actually works, all right? But I can't grade it until we get all the material on it. Now, several students already have asked me exactly what's to be on the blog for this unit, all right? And once again, this unit ends Sunday night, so you got a lot to do yet, all right? And the answer to that question is in item 7.1 and item 7.2 of the Unit 2 learning module. Okay, everything's always in the learning module. All right, you just have to keep going down through it. And by the way, sometimes I notice you have to double-click on the headings in the learning module, the table of contents on the left. It's like the heading doesn't show up as something that you want to highlight or mess with, but you do. You need to double-click on it, and then some other items will show up underneath it. That seems to have just cropped up this semester. I've never seen that before. So if the learning module table of contents doesn't look very long to you, that means double-click on the headings. The headings are already black, all right? And you should always see under any heading, like if the heading is item 4, blogs, whatever, there should be item 4.1 under it, 4.2 under it. There should be something underneath it also that actually shows you the link. So make sure you double click on the heading and then those links do show up. I'm sorry about that. So several students have asked me exactly what's to be on this blog for this unit, once again ending Sunday night, and the answer to that question is in item 7.1 and 7.2. Then if you'll look in the class information folder, which is on the home page for this, you'll see a icon about blogs. You'll see a link that'll say summary of blog assignments. And that gives you the whole details for the entire semester, tells you what I expect to see by the end of Unit 4. We keep using this blog throughout the course until we get done with Unit 4, all right? And so if you want an A on the project, you have to have all those items on your blog by the end of Unit 4. By the way, the blog counts for 20%, okay? So for this unit, I want you to use some kind of photo editing tool to crop some pictures, put the original on your blog, and then put the cropped version on the blog and talk about the difference between the two, talk about why you cropped it. I always want to see lots of commentary of your own with your pictures. Don't just put a picture up there. Explain what the picture says. I'm trying to teach you how to use a blog, okay? And of course, I'm trying to teach you some elements of photography at the same time. And one important thing is to crop your pictures, get rid of the extraneous junk. So you can download Picasa and do it with Picasa, or you can use Microsoft Office Picture Manager if you got an iBook, you know, a Mac. There's photo editing software in there, iPhoto, whatever's on there already, okay? And if you're lucky enough to already own Photoshop, which, by the way, you can get at the bookstore for $20, which is a pretty dang good deal. All right, but you got to have a big, massive computer to handle it, okay? You got to have a fairly recent computer to deal with it. So, and then you can crop with that. Okay, so bottom line is, summary. Get your blog made. Get your material on the blog, which is item 7.1 and 7.2. Make sure I get to see your blog, which is item 4.1 in the learning module. And then make sure you post your blog to Facebook. All right, share it on Facebook, on the class page there. And so the whole class can see it, and then make sure you make comments, just like you do for the discussions on Facebook, to each other's, you know, whatever they did about their blog. Okay, let's get some interactivity going here. Let's get some class interaction, please. I'll be looking for that. All right, so I'll be looking at Facebook. I'll be looking at Blackboard. I'll be looking at your blog. Sounds like my work's cut out for me. So all this material in this overview lecture right here is also in your email today. So be sure to ask me questions. All right, I'm grading the discussions this week. So get in there. The unit goes by very quickly. All right. Remember, this course is kind of a little on autopilot. I don't sit here every day and whack you with wet noodle, so it's up to you to get as much out of it. But the grade's not on autopilot, okay? The grade's come issue quizzes. It's how well you do on the blog, how thorough you are doing the blog assignments, all right? And then, of course, the rest of the semester still to unfold. So, hey, I better quit yakking.